Have you ever heard of the narwhal? A medium-sized marine mammal belonging to the toothed whale suborder. What draws the most attention to this animal is its distinctive long tusk on its head. Many movies and novels refer to a mythical creature called the unicorn. In reality, there is indeed a creature with a long horn on its head, the narwhal. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to look at the mysterious life of the narwhal, a rare species of whale that is known as the unicorn of the sea because of its single horn-like tusk. But what many people do not know is that this precious treasure is actually worth far more than any amount of gold. So sit back and relax as we take you on a journey to discover the amazing narwhal and the incredible value of its horn. One of the things that makes narwhals so fascinating is that they're quite elusive creatures. They're found in the icy waters of the Arctic and are only visible at the surface for about 5 to 10 minutes every half hour, making them difficult to study and observe. Despite their elusive nature, these mammals are quite social animals and travel in groups of up to 20 individuals. Their speed can reach up to 17 miles per hour, which makes it challenging for researchers to keep track of them while they swim underwater. The narwhal has a cylindrical body with paddle-shaped flippers and a small dorsal fin, which helps it navigate through the water with ease. Its skin is a beautiful shade of gray and can be smooth or rough, depending on the location and age of the animal. There are several different types of narwhals, but the most well-known is the narwhal tusk, which can grow to be over 10 feet long. It's important to note that alongside the narwhal, the beluga whale is one of the only 2 remaining species in the Monodontidae family. However, unlike narwhals, belugas do not have tusks. These magnificent creatures are truly unique, and their distinctive features have made them popular in mythology and folklore for centuries. The narwhal lives in the Arctic Ocean, particularly around Greenland, Canada, Russia, and Norway. It prefers cold, icy waters and is rarely found in depths exceeding 1,600 feet. The primary reason behind this preference is the abundance of the narwhal's favorite food, fish, and crustaceans in shallow waters. It primarily feeds on fish such as cod, capelin, and herring, as well as crustaceans like amphipods and mysids. Interestingly, the narwhal uses its specialized teeth for crushing hard-shelled prey, ensuring that it can devour its meals with ease. However, the conditions in the Arctic Ocean can be quite harsh, and the freezing temperatures pose a significant challenge for these mammals. But the narwhal has adapted to its environment in a remarkable way. You see, during winter, thick layers of ice cover the sea, and the sunlight struggles to penetrate the surface. This creates an environment where light levels are similar to those experienced by people living at the North Pole. To cope with these low light levels, the narwhal's eyes have evolved to be very sensitive, allowing them to see clearly in the dim light of the Arctic Ocean. Now let's talk about what makes these whales so special: their horns. Each year, a new layer is added to the horn, which functions similarly to the rings of a tree. By examining the horn, scientists can determine the age of the narwhal and gain insights into its past. Each line on the horn represents a year of growth, and by counting the lines, researchers can learn how old the narwhal is. Additionally, the horn contains various minerals that help scientists understand the narwhal's diet and overall health. By studying these amazing creatures, we can learn more about their behavior, migration patterns, and communication methods, which can help us protect them and ensure their survival for generations to come. But the narwhal's horn is not just a fascinating subject of scientific study. It's also a highly prized possession for hunters who are willing to pay thousands of dollars for the opportunity to hunt these elusive creatures. The horn is so valuable that it's often referred to as the narwhal's treasure, and the price tag reflects its rarity and uniqueness. The cost of a narwhal horn can vary depending on its size and quality, but generally ranges between $4,000 and $15,700 US. That means that a single horn can be worth more than a kilogram of gold, which is an incredible value for a natural object. In the past, narwhal horns were used for a variety of purposes, including in art and as a status symbol. For example, the throne of the King of Denmark in the 1600s was decorated with narwhal tusks, which symbolized power and wealth. Today, narwhal horns are still highly sought after by collectors, and some believe that they have healing properties. However, due to the endangered status of the narwhal, the trade of their horns is strictly regulated and requires special permits. Despite this, illegal hunting of narwhals still occurs, and these majestic creatures are at risk of extinction. Unfortunately, the combination of climate change and excessive hunting has had a devastating impact on the narwhal population. Scientists estimate that there were around 1,145 narwhals in a particular region in 2008, but only 246 individuals remained by 2017. This sharp decline in numbers highlights the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect the narwhal from disappearing altogether. Despite their elusive nature, scientists have managed to learn a lot about narwhals through observation and research. One of the most intriguing aspects of these creatures is their behavior. Narwhals are highly social animals who travel and hunt in pods, communicating with each other using a variety of clicks, whistles, and other sounds. They're also known for their acrobatic abilities, leaping gracefully out of the water and swimming upside down, entertaining onlookers with their agility and grace. Narwhals are also highly adaptable creatures, able to survive in a wide range of environments, from the frozen waters of the Arctic to the warmer waters of the North Atlantic. They can dive to depths of up to 1,600 feet and can stay underwater for 25 minutes at a time. And while they primarily eat fish and crustaceans, they've been known to consume other marine life, including squid and jellyfish. Overall, narwhals are fascinating creatures who play an important role in the marine ecosystem. Their unique adaptations and behaviors make them a joy to study, and their presence in the ocean is a reminder of the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Now you might be wondering, what is the purpose of the narwhal's horn? Well, that's still a mystery to scientists. It was long thought that the horn was used for breaking through ice, but studies have shown that this is not the case. The horn is solid and heavy, making it difficult for the narwhal to maneuver in tight spaces. Additionally, narwhals typically travel during the summer when the ice has melted, leaving this theory up in the air. Another hypothesis suggests that the horn is used for sensing temperature, salinity, and pressure in the water. However, there is no evidence to support this claim, and it remains speculative. Some researchers believe that the horn may aid in navigation by helping the narwhal detect changes in the Earth's magnetic field. This theory is based on the fact that the narwhal has a highly developed sense of smell, which is similar to that of other magnetically sensitive animals such as birds and turtles. However, this hypothesis also lacks concrete evidence. It's possible that the horn is primarily a sexual characteristic, similar to the lion's mane or the peacock's tail. In this scenario, the horn would be used to attract mates and establish dominance among males. This theory is supported by the fact that male narwhals tend to have larger horns than females. Additionally, the horn is located on the left side of the head, which is unusual among whales. This asymmetry may be related to sexual selection, as it would make it easier for females to distinguish between males with larger and smaller horns. However, further research is needed to confirm this hypothesis. In conclusion, the narwhal is a highly fascinating and unique creature that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. While there is still much that scientists don't know about these elusive animals, they've made significant strides in understanding their behavior, habitat, and adaptations. The narwhal's horn is not only a source of mystery, but also a valuable treasure that has been coveted by humans for centuries. However, the declining population of narwhals due to climate change and overhunting is a cause for concern, and conservation efforts are crucial to protect these majestic creatures for future generations. Hopefully, we'll continue to learn more about the narwhal and its horn, and we can appreciate these animals for the incredible creatures that they are. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery, and we hope that you learned something new and exciting about the narwhal and its horn. We would love to have you back for our next adventure. Until then, keep exploring and stay curious.